Hey, guess what? Welcome to Vegas. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Guess what we're doing today? We're unboxing my third puppy. Yeah, I know you said this before. Yeah, I have, but guess what? This one's special. You know why? Because we got a special guest gonna be with us at the same time. Come on in, let's talk about it. You know what makes this one very, very different than most of them is that I'm actually keeping a puppy off of this litter myself. For the longest, I've always imported animals, and because of CDC regulations, it's putting a little stress on me in regards to bonding with the dog. It went from 3 months, or the first time the puppy would have rabies shots, and now it's at 6 months of age. You can't build a bond that way with an animal at that age. So now this is the opportunity to get a puppy at the age of 9 weeks. It's not only just a puppy, but it's a puppy from my line. Gypsy at Lauderdale Kennels and I decided to import a phenomenal female with bloodlines that I was familiar with for a long time, and that I had complete faith and trust in the geno and the phenotype that this particular line generates. So we imported Victory, who is the lineage of D. Pellinera, and also Genga House. She came in the season. Since she came in the season, who do we use that just got imported about 1.5 years prior? Titus, from a great kennel, Casa Colinas. That's what we're picking up today. Offsprings from that litter. Yes, we're here. We're at Lauderdale's Kennels, and we're gonna be talking to Gypsy Boyd, who is the owner of this kennel. And we're gonna also see how she gets these puppies together, and also the beautiful care package she gives us. Let's go.
Not the European Doberman guy. Hey.
She's on point. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Spectacular. Hey, boy. Walla walla. Look at you. Look at me. There you go. This is Titus's son right here. This is, remember that movie? Look at those paws, Jesus. These are, I'm talking about right here, dirty paws. They're not as desirable over there in Europe, but I like markings all the way down. The Europeans, they don't like paw markings all the way down. It's not as desired. These are called dirty paws. Me personally, I love this. And this is one of those genetic markers where when and if he starts having babies, and if the puppies come out like this, we know for what. That's daddy's baby, for sure, and not daddy's maybe. Look at that face. How they do it over there in Europe? They do this, and then they bring the wrinkles in the front. You see that? Make their head look bigger. Give them a more facial expression.
Hey, baby. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, too.
Tell us, what do you do to get these puppies ready during this whole process of this litter?
When the puppies are going to meet their forever home, we start off by getting their puppy binder or folder with all their information that they'll need, all the important information. So I have a welcome letter that we put in. So inside the folder, we'll have the AKC registration, of course. We'll have a Doberman congratulation letter that gives them information on the Doberman breed. We'll have their vaccination records, which the puppies will be fully vaccinated, age appropriate, and also dewormed, age appropriate. Provide them with kibble, a probiotic, some milk if the puppies are still on milk.
My favorite part is the freebies. Tell us about what we get free that we can actually wear as an apparel.
So we have kid sizes, we have adult small, medium, large, all the way up to 3X.
And those are the shirts right there.
Yeah, Lauderdale's Kennel. And we also give them a puppy tote bag. So a lot of our purchasers, they come and they're flying in, and it's just a lot of things to have, not to have something to carry it in. And of course, I have your shirts here.
Look at that. Oh, geez, look at that. That's Brody right there, boy. Ooh, wristbands. Oh, so Miles asked where you can get this stuff from, and this is all supporting our brand, what we're trying to do, which is promote great animals for people. You can go to EuropeanDobermanStud.com, go to the shop section, look at the merchandise. What I have in stock is readily available. We told you it's a whole lot of bells, right? So this is one of the bells.
My name is Kylan, but I go by Butter.
Nothing but butter, baby, nothing but butter. And she is basically really, you got a physician and then you have a physician assistant. Gypsy is the physician, but she's the physician assistant. She really does all of the dirty work. Right now, she's about to actually do a package for our special guest. Goat replacement. I asked Gypsy about this. I mean, you know, I grew up in an era back in the day, we had powdered milk. Look it up, powdered milk.
So we're gonna get the goodies for the bag. You get your handy dandy tote bag right here. And then Zeus is getting to take home his little toy, the big red, Clifford the big red dog.
And here's the probiotics they give him too. It's from Zesty Paws, and they're pretty good. This is the, is this the 8-in-1 or just the probiotic? Yeah, probiotic.
So this is Next Level High Pro 30 LS. And it's good for all ages. It has 30% protein in there, so this is good for their working breeds. They start off on puppy mush with this at 3 weeks old. And we continue, all of our adult dogs like it. They do well on it. So we give enough for the new owners to either continue on if they want to purchase their own or transition them to another food. So they love this stuff. They love it, they're super spoiled. They do not want to touch this dry kibble. They want the milk on there, so we give some milk to go home for the puppies for the first couple of days, and then it's up to also the new owners if they want to continue that. But so far, they're 9 weeks, they still love it. And it's got great calcium in it, so that's also good for their ears and the cartilage and all of that. So that's the food, and then everything gets loaded up in their puppy bags.
So that's a complete package. That's a whole lot of stuff right there.
So we want our new owners to be well prepared for their puppies too, and it can be an overwhelming experience. A lot of information to take in, so we're trying to set you guys up for the most success.
Now, with a puppy purchase from you guys, that includes 12 months of free dog food?
Unfortunately, that does not, but a lifelong commitment of communication and support.
Yes.
So this is handy for those that are traveling. We have a lot of people that fly in out of state, so I know that's useful when they're on the planes or even driving from California or out of state. But there's a completed puppy bag for Zeus.
If somebody wants to get or interested in buying a European Doberman puppy, male or female, how can they reach you guys?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a YouTube through text message, also on AKC.
I got some exciting news. We have officially dropped our weekly exclusive newsletter. What you're gonna get in that newsletter, we're gonna talk about the different type of genotypes, the phenotypes, what type of studs you shouldn't breed to, what type of females you should be looking for, health tests, what stud cost should be, how much puppies are going for, anything you wanna know about the Doberman world, but also other dogs as well. Stay informed, keep your game strong. We're here. Remember I told you guys about the special guest? Well, now he's gonna be an extended family member. Let me just name off just a few, right? Just a few things that he's accomplished. He was in bodybuilding over 30 years. He's been in 8 amateur shows, and that's just on record, probably more, 32 professional shows. So he's probably got a garage or a closet full of trophies. The Arnold's Classic, 1993 champion, 1997 champion, 1998 champion, 2000 champion. He won first place. What's special about this guy is that he's a 2nd or 3rd degree black belt?
2nd.
2nd degree black belt. I mean, he can kick your too. 1993, 2nd place at the Olympia. Now, I saw who won, and listen, your eyes can't lie to you, okay? And then in 1999, 2nd place again. I was like, man, this is a setup here. You can't be doing this. And 2000, he got 3rd. But you know what? He should at least got 1st place on the other ones, but that's just my opinion, you know? For me, it was like the one that meant the most important to me was 2017, is because at 52, he came back and he was more peeled than a lot of cats that tried to bodybuild for 10 years. Right? And this is after he had a kidney transplant. So I want to say this guy right here, they called him Skinny Kenny. And nowadays, you can't even call kids skinny because most of them are obese, right? So to me, it's an honor to be called Skinny Kenny. But now his real name is Kenneth, AKA Flex Wheeler.
What's up?
Man,
That's
I'm
a hell of
glad.
an intro, bro.
I appreciate it, man. back.
I appreciate you.
We have been courting this process for almost a couple years.
Yeah.
Every time I had a litter that I thought would be suitable for you, I said, you know what, we got one.
Yeah.
And then you said, oh, it's not time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then just 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
he said, you know what, I'm ready. I was like, ooh, let me pack my stuff. We're gonna do this. And so I'm glad that you gave us the opportunity to add to your family. And what you're gonna be doing for this dog and to this dog is gonna make everybody happy within your family. He's gonna bring value to you. Tell our people why you decided to go with a Doberman.
So, I mean, honestly, it's because of you. Just watching your Instagram, watching how you've been engaged with other dogs and just learning from you. So, you know, obviously a Doberman is just a different type of breed of dog. And the truth is, I've always been terrified of him as a young kid. But, you know, my wife, you know, she was like, you know, we need to get another dog for Achilles. He's lonely and everything. So when I hit you up and I got the response from you, I'll let her know. She goes, really? Are we really doing this? And I'm like, yeah, we're really doing it. But 100%. A Doberman, because I had other options. I mean, obviously I could have went to like you know, one of the shelters and picked up a great dog there, but 100% it's because of you and your energy about Dobermans and everything like that, and even just your title, you know, on Instagram. So it's because of you, bro.
Appreciate it. You know, to me, it's like, I think for all breeders who are trying to be breeders, right? I think you have to have a love for the breed first. I can only relate a bodybuilding example on an amateur level. If you want to be in bodybuilding, you got to have that mindset that everything else is second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're going to be a breeder, you have to love that specific breed, because at some point, can't tell you when, the money will come if you're trying to breed. But if there's no love, no money. So why the name Zeus though?
So, I mean, honestly, our other dog, Achilles, I named him and everything like that. And, you know, when I told my wife we're going to get him, she goes, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. And she kept asking me, are you sure? I'm like, yes. She goes, well, I'm naming him. This is my dog. And I'm like, no, this is not your dog. It's our dog. She kept coming up with these different names. She goes, no, I want to name him. You named Achilles. So I was listening to her come off names, Bullet and these other. I'm like, no. And I said, I want it to be something along like with Achilles, mythological. And she's like, Zeus. And I'm like, perfect, Zeus. So it was her.
The best version of Flex Wheeler is when you was rocking the S-curve, man. You know, I'm not lying, man. You had that down.
Oh
pat.
gosh, it was in, you know, I mean, I get teased about that all the time now because of Instagram and times have changed, but it was in, just like the wild clothes we used to wear.
I should have started bodybuilding, if, you know, as a hobby or whatever it was gonna be, at a very early stage. I started late in the game, like in my late 40s.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the 2017, and you did a men's classic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the Speedos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you don't have the striated buttocks
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
But you gotta have some wheels.
Yeah.
And I remember you came out there at the age of 52. And dude, I'm gonna tell you, to me, that was special, because you have no idea how many people you inspire that you have never met in your life.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And it inspired me, and it got me to a point where I'm already an extremist with everything I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So a lot of people get in shape because of health reasons.
Right.
I told my coach, I'm gonna get in shape to get on stage. So I'm gonna prep 9, 10 months or whatever to be on stage 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm just that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, man, because of you, man, is why I did that, man.
Wow. That was really difficult for me. I mean, I'd always joke like I'd never get back on stage because of all my surgical scars. I'm like, man, it looks like I've been in a fight with Jason and Freddy Krueger. It was a bigger reason for that. It was just, you know, I've been through mental depression and a lot of stuff like that, and, you know, all my my surgeries, and I just felt like I needed to make a stance to let people know that, hey, like, if I've been through all these things, and I can get back on the biggest stage in the world, maybe you can just get out of bed or just believe that you can do something more for that. So it wasn't the competition-wise, because I knew I was outdated, but it was more for just people who have been in dark times and affect them. The people that it didn't affect is like, great, you haven't experienced that? I'm glad you haven't. But it was for more people just for in troubled times. And
You, man,
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate you. Big time, man. Really, really big time. I really
Let's
do.
get these dogs.
Hey, oh my gosh. Here he is. 9 weeks old, right? Nine weeks. Just got his ears done.
Because he's gonna have a big brother now. Like, you think he may have to put something on the tape to keep him from licking the ears, or?
If he does, then there is some apple bitter spray that you can buy.
Okay, I see it. Is that what you had showed me that you had in your garage? Okay.
This is my boy right here. You see your brother?
Oh yeah, you guys got litter mates.
Yes.
That's so cool.
He's like, bye. They get sits at their butt apart.
Hi, mommy. And how many did she produce?
She had 13.
Jeez.
She had more puppies than nipples.
Wow, really?
And they all survived.
Wow.
No health issues.
One red dog. Oh, was it two? One? One.
One red female.
We want to do personal protection, right? Because, you know, this is the one
Yeah.
breed that was genetically created, the only breed that was genetically created for personal protection.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're going to put some protection work
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You guys gonna see some videos of just Zeus growing up, documenting everything, and then when he goes in protection, and hopefully he'll be a beast.
If you needed a dog for personal protection, and if it was your sharp pay,
Yeah.
and somebody broke in your house, you said the dog would probably lick you to death, right?
Yeah, that's just Achilles, man. He's too lovable. I think he would probably let the intruders know where we're at. Come on, follow me. Come on, hey, they're up here.
When it comes to dogs that are guardians of estates, personal protection dogs, my dogs are gonna give me those few seconds. That's all I need, 3-4 seconds.
Yeah.
Because I know where my stuff is at,
Right.
and that's it.
Right.
So if somebody wants to play with that and then he wants to deal with Brutus or Titus in the front, oh, we gotta play with them first.
I've seen your dogs. I don't think they're gonna want nothing. They're gonna want none of that.
With animals, especially dogs, and this is true. And I can't find one human to be this consistent. So I can be gone 2 months, 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 days. If my dog know I'm at the gate, his tail's like this, right? Now, when he doesn't do that, I know something physically is wrong with him. I don't know one human, including my mom and nobody, who had consistent emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And so for me, I think
Yeah.
the dog is really like, they unconditionally love you.
Yeah, truly. Yeah, truly.
You know?
This is my red female. That's my Nina.
Okay.
So you guys were talking about having a protection. So
Yeah.
we know what my Nina means,
Oh,
right?
really?
So
Yeah.
that's my Nina right
Really?
there. That's what it is in the middle. Right?
So this is Victoria,
Yeah.
Victory.
That's her right here, right?
That's her over there. Yeah, that's her. Now, let me tell you something. It's very rare what I say, we gotta get her. When she came up, I told Gypsy, I said, hey, she's got the deep Pelinera bloodline, she got the Ginga house, I know the proper genotype, the phenotype. I said, listen, we gotta do this. And that was the only time I was gonna keep a puppy off of this litter, right? And so I knew what we was getting when she got shipped to us. And she's been nothing but a consummate, great pet, great mother as well.
Gerald, tell him about Colt, her dad.
You guys gotta Google him. I'm doing a little picture thing. His name is Colt D. Pelinera. One of the most phenomenal dogs out there in Europe. The breeder, Rada, is the owner of D. Pelinera Kennel. He has nothing but phenomenal dogs. I had a chance to meet them in person at the IDC show in Croatia this past year. Thanks for joining us today. It was a wonderful event. We have a new family member thanks to Flex Will and his beautiful wife and the whole Ladder Bear crew. And Stephanie, until next time, boom!